What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Aftersound, and we bring you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream over on Twitch daily at This Is Aftersound is the username. We do giveaways every stream, and we do giveaways here every week on the channel. All you have to do is leave a comment, a good one, and make sure to leave your in-game username in the comments. I go through and I pick out my favorite ones that provide some value to the community, that challenge me, engage, or just fun. So yes, let's jump into it. We had the AMA yesterday. I'm recording this on October 30th, so the morning after yesterday's AMA. I've had a chance to listen to it twice now, and as you can see here on the screen, on the official Splinterlands Peak D profile, I believe, is the summary here that they put together. So I highly recommend, one, actually listening to the AMA because there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. Two, check out, at the very least, check out this not review, but summary. And then three, you can listen to this video. This video is not a recap, though. I always try to let people know that there's probably a lot of stuff here that I don't cover. And it's really just because I'm trying to pick out my favorite things. That's why I don't call it a recap. It's just my top 5. But there's a lot of really cool stuff in here, and I would recommend it, if anything, just for the Oscar-worthy performance by Aggroed in true Halloween spirit on Halloween weekend, dressed up as Dr. Blight. So yeah, that was a lot of fun to see. It's just cool to see the team really getting into it. I love the fact that lore is becoming so much a much bigger part, and I'll probably do a video on lore in the future, not into the actual Splinterlands lore, but why I feel that lore and the focus on it now is very important for this game and really any game to succeed. So really cool to see that. Let's go ahead and jump into my top 5, and just for visual reference, I always try to keep something here for me first and foremost as notes, and then for you to be able to follow along. So first one, and most important, Chaos Legion release is being planned for early December. So I was the one fudding last week saying like, oh my gosh, it sounds like it's going to be pushed to the end of the year. Well, it sounds like they are shooting for early December. So I apologize for that. I mean, I understood it that way. And actually, I was even corrected to say that they had mentioned it could be pushed to the way end of the year or end of December in previous AMAs, which I had completely missed or had selective hearing for. But now, per Yabamat, it sounds like there is again, nothing is definitive, but there is a plan to release in early December. So that first kind of grace period is going to happen after the pre-sale. And I guess it's going to go for a couple of weeks because the pre-sale ends November 16th. So maybe like 2 weeks. And then hopefully at the beginning of December, or early December, we will get Chaos Legion, where people will actually be able to open their packs. Modern Format, on the other hand, is not going to be released at the same time. I do believe they are trying by the end of the year, but they said it could be a couple of weeks later. So we will have this kind of, one wild format, really is what it is, where Chaos Legion cards will be added and hopefully shake things up and mix things around. So we will see how that goes. And now, with it being the end of October, we are just about a month away, which is very exciting. Number 2, and this was a big one. I'm still waiting for them to post the voucher. Where is it? The voucher, like official voucher white paper. They have not done that yet. They did go into things a little bit more. And so for those of you who are wondering, okay, pre-sale, you're required to get one voucher to get a pack. That is going to continue. We didn't know if it was going to be for the next 1 million packs, for the next 7 million packs. Well, now we have a definitive answer. It is going to be for 2 million packs. And in the month starting after the pre-sale, and I don't know if this is going to start like November 17th on the dot or when Chaos Legion releases itself, but for the first month after, there are going to be double the rate of vouchers dropped. Right? So it's just going to be a 1 month period that it's metered out. We all thought this was going to last a couple of months, but it's not. So it's just a 1 month period that it's going to be metered out. It's going to be 2 million packs. So basically people are going to be receiving double the vouchers they have. And then after that point, it's going to open up to general sale. You will not need a voucher, but what the vouchers will do is give you access to the bonus rewards. So if you go to the sales page, you'll see that for every 100 or 500 or 1,000, or I'm sorry, 2,000 packs you buy. And actually, let me see here. I believe I have it opened. Let's go to the shop page just so I can give you actual information. So for every 100 packs, you get a 10% bonus. For every 500 packs, you get a 15% bonus. And for every 2,000 packs, you get a 20% bonus, right? So if you were to buy 2,000 packs, you would get 400 extra packs in addition to that. Right now, you get those packs for free if you just buy it with the pre-sale. Of course, you need the voucher. During the general sale, if you buy 2,000 packs, you are eligible to receive the 400 bonus packs for free, but only if you have a voucher. So the vouchers are still going to be able to provide some value there. And, talking about the voucher price today, it looks like they did drop to about $14 or in the $14 to $15 range. So we still don't know what value the vouchers are going to have in the future. And, what I thought was interesting, and I am going to pull this here from the summary, is going forward, vouchers will remain critical in getting the coolest assets in the game. That's awesome. It's just not specific enough, and therefore that's why I feel like the voucher price has dipped a little bit, right? The other thing that I think it's important to call out, and again, Yabamat went into it, or the team went into it in the post, is that like vouchers don't make the team any money. They are not making money from these vouchers. They are creating value for SPS, which are the people who have invested in the game and bought a significant amount of tokens, which is open to anybody. You can go on any decentralized exchange or even some centralized exchanges where SPS is listed, and you can buy as much SPS as you want. Does this favor people who have more money? Of course, but that's kind of just how the world works. And I don't mean to be harsh or like thumb my nose in it, but that's literally just how the world works. What I'm trying to get at is that this is an open market in that sense, right? So, I'm not a whale, right? I'm trying to collect as much SPS as possible, and I'm not selling, and I'm staking just so that I earn more and more and more, and I'm taking my airdrops and putting that right back in. But in the long run, to me, SPS is going to continue to have value from, they're going to continue to find more and more value for SPS. And there was something here. So yeah, one of the things that they put is team continues to brainstorm ways to give advantages to SPS stakers. So again, SPS is not a free, but it's available to anybody if you are willing to put the money towards it. And what they are trying to do is reward the people who have invested in the game by buying in-game assets or buying in-game tokens, right? Like SPS. And so that's essentially just what vouchers are. And I get the frustration all around, but this is just how the system is set up. And I actually think it's brilliant and somewhat ahead of its time. So we will be seeing a lot of play-to-earn games in the future, and I would not be surprised to see a voucher system implemented like this across some of those other games. All right, number 3, the support team is being scaled up. All right, there seem to be a lot of support issues. I mean, I just posted something about accounts getting hacked and all that, but there's other people who are losing money, or their transactions aren't going through, whatever the case is. So they did mention that the support team is being scaled up and that they are finding ways to prioritize high dollar value or people that are mavericks or whatever the case is, in order to get to your tickets as quickly as possible. Right now it's first in, first serve, or like first come, first serve, which I know can be difficult. The one thing that I do want to say is to use the Discord channel. So I'm going to pop this open right now. And if you go down here so this is the official Discord server. And if you go down to tech support, I've had one, maybe 2 issues that I have reached out to tech support for, and I've always gotten somebody to at least start helping me right away, or at least point me in the right direction of what I should be trying to do in order to, get something sorted. So I don't know how else people are reaching out, but I've used the Discord channel, and I've heard a lot of other people say to just use the Discord channel. So if you're not on Discord and you have an issue, might be worth signing up just to see if you can get, not necessarily to the front of the line, but just some immediate help right away from anybody else who might be able, because this is an open channel, right? So you can post something there, and even if the team can't help you, it might be something where the general community, which we've all seen to be very helpful, can be of service to you. So it's the network effect. Number 4, Dr. Blight preview. Again, I really highly recommend checking out the AMA, at least the beginning and the ending for Aggro's performance with Dr. Blight. But if you'd missed it, make sure you go to the official updates, and they actually posted not just the card art, but all the stats for Dr. Blight. Now, this is going to make things very, very interesting, right? He is a, you can see just how many abilities he has when he's fully maxed out. I mean, even at level 1, he's got Affliction, and I don't know what the name of this thing is, but it just slows everybody down. It's like a Creeping Ooze, or it's like whatever Creeping Ooze does. And then he also has Poison that he gets. I don't know what this is called, but Venari Seedsmith has it, and you're able to like gain 1 life every time Scavenge. There you go. And then I believe this one reduces the health of all other monsters. So you can see there's going to be a lot of really cool ways to implement him. Obviously, he's a neutral card, and it's going to neutral magic card. And so, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited for just how the complete meta behind the game is going to change, not just with Dr. Blight, but with all the cards that come in for Chaos Legion. I think we're going to have a really fun time kind of dissecting, and everything's going to be happening in real time, right? Like if you join the game anywhere after, when I started in August onwards, right? So at 2 points, essentially 2 months from now until today, like you come in and you're just like, yeah, Jotun's cool. At least for people who are like in bronze and silver like me, Jotun's OP and Lomacron is OP, right? But we don't know how things shake up, right? People are discovering how valuable Oshawott can be, or Jin Oshawott right now. Jin Chawala is another one of my favorites, like a budget Mylar for bronze. So we are going to see a lot of new cards come in, shake things up. Dr. Blight is obviously one of them, and obviously potentially one of the best, right? It's a legendary promo card, so it's meant to be game-changing in a sense, and it's meant to be powerful in a sense. And I don't think that it's too overpowered. It's, super slow speed, not that high health. I mean, throughout, even maxed out, it's only 3 health, but has a lot of abilities and can really mess up another team every time he attacks. So, really cool. I love it. Okay, last thing. This was a throwaway comment. Somebody asked Agrode, is there still a plan for Land to be released by the end of the year? And he said something along the lines of like, yeah, it'd be nice, but we're not sure. Now that, like, I had to rewind and like listen to it a couple times, because I was just like, I thought Land was coming in the middle of next year, right? I did not expect, and I didn't know that Land was supposed to be released this year. I know that there have been delays, but they have also been scaling up the team. They have people focused on Land. I think personally, right? And I'm not advising the team. I don't run the game. I have zero influence. But with the amount of craziness that's going to be happening with Chaos Legion and the release of Chaos Legion in December, and then, the general sale probably starting end of December or early January. If you throw Land on top of that craziness while people are trying to get cards and packs, I just feel like it's too much, in my opinion. And I'm somebody who spends like way too much time in this game now, but maybe I'm sure there are a lot of people who've been holding on to Land for longer than I have and are just waiting for this to become a big part of the game. If it was up to me, and I might get some hate for this. If it was up to me, I would say hold off at least like a month or two after Chaos Legion settles down, so we can understand how Chaos Legion changes the meta of the game, and then we can disrupt it again, right? But I don't know, maybe some people would prefer to just throw everything into the pot and we'll figure it out as we go along. So if somebody else can confirm that for me, I would appreciate it. Like I said, I don't know. That was very much a throwaway comment for me that I had to listen to a couple times, because I was like, I had no idea that they were still trying to get Land out by the end of this year. With all the Chaos Legion and modern format and all these things, like it just didn't seem like Land was the priority it didn't seem that Land was the priority to get out before the end of the year, because there's so much else that they're working on. But if that's the case, look, I'll welcome it if it happens. Obviously, we're going to roll with the punches here. But, if it was up to me, I want to savor every moment, right? I want the pre-sale to be over. I want the packs to start coming out. I really want to experience this one thing at a time. If they pile everything on top, and we just gotta take it all in, then we'll take it all in. But we'll cover it as we go. So let me know what you guys thought of the AMA. If you guys are excited for Chaos Legion, it sounds like I said, that vouchers, and I guess maybe even SPS to a certain extent, took a little bit of a hit, because the prices are down a little bit today. SPS could be more just the general market. But with vouchers coming down a little bit, I do wonder if people are seeing them as less valuable. And one thing that I did want to mention, which is not from the AMA, but just that they were talking about in the MAV channel, was voucher prices being capped at $4, because if the only value they will have in the near term is to be eligible for bonus packs, why would people pay for a voucher more than $4 if they can just buy another pack for $4, right? So that makes sense to me. And, as somebody who holds vouchers right now, I'll be using all of my vouchers, but as somebody who holds vouchers and would love for them to be a tradable income generating asset for me in the future, I definitely don't want to see them drop to $4 or less. It would be nice to see them continue to maintain their value so that I can either make use of them or, sell them to others who are willing to pay for whatever use that they'll have. But we know that that's going to happen. We just don't know exactly what yet. And again, the team isn't going to implement vouchers without having them be a big part of the future. So we might have to wait for Rift Watchers or Rebellion or whenever other things come out. But, there was also some talk about like airdrop potions. I'm not even going to get into that because I didn't fully understand it. But, this again, these are kind of the spitballs that Aggro was throwing out into what vouchers can potentially be used for. So hopefully that was a value for you guys. Would love to hear your thoughts. And that's all I got. I will see you guys in the game, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.